Alrighty guys, welcome back to another LEGO Dimensions Fun Pack review from BrickByBrick. And today we have the Chima Cragger Fun Pack. And, it's a relatively less exciting fun pack, I'd say. Especially since Cragger was one of the few Chima characters that I'd had. Not this particular outfit for him, but, the Swamp Skimmer is his vehicle, and then there's Cragger. Art on the side, art on the top. Doesn't look too bad, but, not the greatest. Swamp Skimmer goes on water, rebuilds into Cragger's fire ship, which looks pretty cool. And then the Croc Command sub, which looks alright. And pull in Swamp Skimmer and Cragger themselves. And I guess we should probably angle it downwards so you can actually see them. But here's Cragger. It comes with the, crocodile sword kind of mold with that weird fire bar thing in the middle that changes color from bottom to top. And, looks pretty cool. It's, his toy tag. It's got the fire symbol with the crocodile on the bottom that kind of looks like a lion, but it is a crocodile, and you can tell because of the green on the sides. Very similar to the other Chima toy tags. The only real difference is this, or the only easily noticeable difference is the sides. The leg print is cool, got the crocodile symbol. His head and helmet slash further head on the side is pretty cool. He does have that printed fire chi piece on the center. And there's the torso print. I believe this is shared between the three Chima characters. I can't find any crocodile specific, parts of it, but it does have different colored arms for all three, I believe. And he does have this kind of armor piece with the sides, And there is his head on one side, which if we take the head mold, which looks pretty cool, and attach that on there. I like the printer on the bottom of it, and that little scar on the side. That's the head through one side, and then if we turn this around, you get a head that looks pretty much the same. But, if we put this back on, it looks a little bit, I think, calmer on this side. It's very tough to tell the difference between the sides of the heads on Chima characters. And I wish I could hold them, that would be cool without dropping them. But here's a Swamp Skimmer. You can kind of take a figure and stand it on there, and then kind of call this minifigure scale. But it's not exactly minifigure scale. But that does look alright. I'll take them off though, so that you can see the actual build. And it's got the, jets on the back. Binoculars used to represent further propulsion. Some fire on the back. And it's got like the eyes, the teeth, this piece here, which makes it look kind of crocodile scaly. And all in all, it's a decent looking boat build. It's nice that it's somewhat minifigure scale. And it is one of the only, I think, water vehicles in their main form. The standard build is a water vehicle. I think the only other one is Aquaman, but which obviously makes sense because he's Aquaman. But yeah. That is the Cragger Fun Pack. Not my favorite in the game. His voice is awful. I'm just gonna put that right out there in the game. And he does have one exclusive ability, which is diving with chi. And I think that's it. So you don't really need him to complete the game, but he's probably the best Chima character to get, because if you want to get just one that will be able to do all the Chima stuff in the game, you can use a flying vehicle to get into the flying places, but you can't get to the underwater chi things with anyone besides him, and using any vehicles or anything, you just can't. So I guess that he is probably the best of the three for in-game gameplay. I think Eris is my favorite as the actual figure and build, but you would have seen that in the Eris review, which I believe I already did. Correct me if I'm wrong. If not, that's on my list. I gotta check my list of, reviews that have been completed. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye, everyone.